Hey YouTubies, how's it going?
Hello YouTube, we were having technical difficulties. Redhead wanted to make a video, so this will be our first sex tape on YouTube.
Oh my god!
What, you didn't want to make a sex tape for YouTube?
No! Instantly get deleted? Oh.
I've had stuff on YouTube that was kind of offbeat.
Oh, I don't know about you. Yeah. Can't take you anywhere.
You didn't take me anywhere. We're on the front porch. You can't even stand up to do that because she's all flustered over making a sex tape.
Oh my god.
I know none of you people want to see an old fat couple, so...
Hell no.
Oh, I don't want to see an old fat couple.
I can just see the subscribers going bye-bye now. Oh, hopefully you can see us. I can't hardly see me ourselves.
Oh, you can't see us? Perfect for sex tape.
Oh, God. Would you...
Well, I can see you. Look. There's your face all lit up.
Yeah, my face is probably bright red. This is frustrating me because it's not wanting to cooperate.
I'm still in the process of cutting or prepping the food for today. We are having barbecue, grilled potatoes, onions, sausage, butter, and there'll be cheese and sour cream on the end.
What is? Hang on, something's causing a shadow. Right there. Okay, there's... Oh. Yeah, I was going to say, you might need to move yours a little closer.
Yeah, but now I can't see the cut.
By the way, we have mango margarita mix, but we've not actually even opened the bottle yet.
Because you can't operate the bottle.
I can't operate anything. What are you talking about?
Okay. You can't have this light until I'm done cutting.
I see, because I've got a... what do you call it? A solar eclipse going on here. That's why.
We got a redhead trying to operate the camera. Oh, look!
Oh, now we're actually like too pale. There we go. Oh, that's too much.
She's not too pale now. She's always pale.
Yeah. So how y'all doing?
It's fall.
Oh, it's gorgeous out here. It feels so nice. Like, I checked last, like 57 degrees. Like, oh, nice.
Kids are in school, so parents can actually enjoy midnight margaritas.
Woohoo!
Yeah, she loves that. She watched Practical. I think it was Practical.
Yeah, that's my favorite movie.
Time ago. And well, she's been in. Well.
Oh, I like margaritas before that.
Yeah.
I can't even see how much I'm pouring over there. It goes.
Can you see now?
Well, partly is the polka dots in my eyes, spots in my eyes. Oh, I can smell it.
Oh, that was me fast farting. So, okay, that's full. That's full.
Okay. I wanted it fuller.
It won't hold the entire bottle. And then the funny thing is, you can't drink it.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
It's nice out here.
You know where she's going to be spending the rest of her night?
Yeah, and better sleep after this.
No.
My tummy will be full. Huh?
On the toilet.
No.
Okay, I kind of need your arm out of the butter.
Didn't have my arm in the butter. I didn't. Okay, good, I didn't. Where's the cap?
Don't. No.
Oh my god. Okay.
See what I deal with?
That's what I deal with.
Yeah, you got to deal with yourself.
Yeah, that is true. I get so frustrated with myself. We brought the groceries home the other day, and because of chronic fatigue, sometimes I have to lay down like immediately, or very soon after we get in. Oops. No ifs, ands, or buts. And so I quickly moved everything over to the side all the bags. Well, I forgot where I moved the bags because I did laundry also, and again, I didn't have the energy to fold my laundry, so I just piled them on top of the grocery bags. Everything was needed to be refrigerated or freezer had already gone in though. And yeah, I buried my margarita mix, so I couldn't find it long ago. I do crap like that all the time. Not burying stuff, but just...
She buries stuff all the time.
Losing stuff.
And then she can't find it.
Losing stuff is what I'm getting at.
The funniest stuff is when she loses it and it's right in front of her.
Yeah, I get so frustrated with myself. You have no idea. It's like I tell him, dear, you do not want to be in my... You would not want to be in my body. Because, oh my God.
Back to the sex tape thing, huh?
No! I'm getting a drink of margarita. I'm tuning you out.
Wouldn't be the first time.
And it won't be the last. Guarantee that. That's good. Normally...
Mine was fuller.
Yeah, because you stopped me. I was trying to fill it fuller and you stopped me. Normally I get, when we have them at home or when we go out to the Mexican restaurant, I usually get a frozen strawberry margarita. But, decided to try something different. Since we recently had the mango Pepsis, I want a mango kick now. And go figure, I don't know about all stores, but our store here in Warsaw, Missouri, last 2 or 3 times we've been to the store, have not had the mango Pepsi. Like, no! So,
Yeah, you should look it up online.
Yeah. So I decided to try something different and try mango margarita. I didn't do the frozen margarita because I'd have to, our ice maker's not working the way it should.
It works now.
Oh, does it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. And I was trying to get ice out of there's a little lid thing that you flip up. And I would put the cups, and I was trying to get ice out by hand. Oh my God, I kept dropping ice everywhere. I think by the time I got done, I had like 8 pieces of ice on the floor that I had to pick up. So.
And unfortunately, how am I getting red hair everywhere?
I don't know.
Oh, it's gray. It's a long gray hair. I wonder where that comes from.
I don't know, just cut the sausage.
I'll cut the cheese.
The cheese is right here, and it's already cut. Jeez.
Yeah, that's what we don't like Diana to cut. We hate it when she cuts the cheese.
Yeah, I don't know if he told you yet or not. We're having potatoes, onion, and kielbasa sausage.
Yeah, I told him already, but...
Okay, I didn't know.
There will also be butter, salt, pepper,
yeah,
sour cream.
Yep. Pico de gallo.
On hers, no pico for me.
Yeah. Well, me, it's not going to be much, just enough to finish that bowl off. I'm hoping this is a little bit better. I'm not going to turn it around here to blind you, but we got some new little lights in the camping section that use batteries. So hoping that helps to give us a little bit more light out here. If I can figure out where to place them, well, we don't blind you or ourselves. So, but yeah. Oh, by the way, this video might get a little bit long. Just giving you full warning.
She does tend to run her mouth.
I
need another plate.
I'll admit I do once in a while. You know, a girl's got to talk once in a while. Not like you listen. Surprised they didn't hear a what?
I got to put up with crazy.
Like normal. I will be crazy after I get down with mango margarita.
The term is crazy.
Okay, yeah.
I'll hold that bag.
You just called me an old bag.
No, I called you a...
This one? The clear one? Oh, that's cilantro. You ain't getting that. Here. You ain't getting my cilantro. No, we're not been drinking that much yet. Seriously, it is good. I've been wanting to try. Oh, God, ghosting y'all. I've been wanting to, when we go into Walmart, I've been wanting to try the different flavors of margaritas. I had lime, I had strawberry. There's one we had one time at a restaurant, but I don't remember what it was. I think it was like a black margarita or something like that, but I don't even remember what it tasted like. That, I think, was the restaurant that I got food poisoning from, so I don't want to remember that incident. That was not pleasant. Needless to say, we've not been back to that restaurant.
Funny part is, I'm stuck doing all the prep.
I offered to help, but you're always faster at it.
Yeah. When she helps, I'll give her like an onion, and I'll cut that entire bag of potatoes and a bag of onions and then the carrots, and I'll look over there and she'll be like halfway done with one.
And wait a minute, I helped. I brought all the stuff out and gathered everything.
You didn't bring out all the stuff. I brought out the fire log.
I brought out the cups.
Charcoal. I brought up the water fluid. I lit the fire.
I got the paper plates. I got the ice. I got the cups. All the fixins.
No, you didn't.
It balances out. Like I said, you're faster at it. You're safer with a knife, for reals, than I am. I was talking to Mom the other night, and she cut her thumb from chopping stuff again. I think almost every time I talk to her, she's actually cut herself. So it's like, be more careful.
Yeah, I remember once at a restaurant I was doing food prep, and this one guy, he knew everything, and he's like, "Don't you know how to use a knife?" And it's like, I'm pretty sure I've cut more meat in my lifetime than you ever have or will. I'm a professionally trained chef. I've worked here, and here, and I've done this stuff for a couple of years. And I looked over and says, yeah, and I was a butcher at a meat packing plant, and we did 220 head of cows an hour. And I did that for several years. So I'm sure one day what I did, probably more meat than you've already cut in your life. And he just like, shut up. And I got all my fingers and toes. That was one of the things at one job I worked at as a machine operator. This guy would come in and do training. He'd come in and look to see who had how many fingers. Because if you didn't have all your fingers, you needed extra training. Because we had some people who, well, I need a clean one.
Oh, please.
We had one guy who basically lost all of his fingers in the course of a year. I mean, he'd lose one because, hey, I'm going to reach in here, even though it says sharp, do not put anything in, and it can cause bodily injury. He stuck his hand in and got his fingers cut off. Did it a couple months later, It's like, you don't fire the guy?
Yeah, so like somebody needed a new line of work.
Because he was obviously too stupid to work there.
Speaking of somebody needing a new line of work, was it like early in the week, Dad was doing some weed eating out here in the yard. And with the weed eater, he actually kicked up a rock and it hit the storm door on our front door. And it shattered the plexiglass. So I think it was like the next day or the day after, a guy came out to put a new plexiglass door in. Broke it. So then he came back again later to try a second time to put a new plexiglass door in. Broke it. So right now we don't have a storm door on our front door because of it. So we're just, Mom and Dad are, I guess, going to talk to somebody tomorrow, or they did today or something, about getting one put in. I think by a different person.
And the funny thing is, her dad has to go through and measure the door, and it's like, pretty much standard doors all come in one size. You
Right.
don't have to measure it. And how do you break it putting it in?
Yeah, that's
I
what I was
mean,
wondering.
I'm not a professional, but I've put a few doors in. I've put in a lot of different things. It's not that hard.
The way Mom talked, the guy said that, well, actually I don't know if the guy said it or how she got the information.
Your mom's an idiot.
But supposedly they make them thinner now, which that could be possible because everything else is, everything else is changing. All the fast food restaurants, that food's smaller and higher priced. Our little Debbie's that we like are smaller and higher priced, and all kinds of stuff like that. So who knows?
I feel like I've taken up smoking. There's so much smoke coming past me.
I know. Oh, yeah.
Whoa. I tell scary stories, but, well, I don't know any.
Me
and,
either.
I'm not good at it.
I've never been good at that either.
I'm good at telling other kind of stories.
I love hearing, scary ghost stories and all that, but I've never been good at telling them.
Like our D&D group, we got a new player. She's a, she's a woman, the she part, and her character is a giant, like a turtle. It's a turtle or something like that. And she's like, well, since I'm the slowest moving, I'll probably bring up the rear. And I said, well, since I'm a pervert, I'm going to take it the wrong way, and I'll go in second. And she's like, I didn't say up or it.
I'm going to have to label this video as an adult-ish.
It was so funny because, well, she's youngish, under, 25 or 30, something like that. Yes, anybody under 30 is a kid to me because I'm so old, ancient.
Yeah. I believe it.
She's older.
I'm not
We
either.
had to take her to the DMV and they had to look up records, from tombstones.
No. I get sleepy all of a sudden.
Yeah, if you want to, you can take a break, let this stuff cook for a while, because it's going to be a while.
Yeah.
Hey, do I look better with less hair?
Another thing, see.
No, and now I can't. I got one too.
Yeah. You want to have a war? Blinding war? Huh?
Yeah, it's called I Don't Look While You Do.
I can do it too.
You can't stick your head in boo-boo.
I'd rather not.
I said stick your head in boo-boo.
Oh. Well, I don't know who Boo Boo is, but I'd rather not.
Boo-boo is Yogi's friend.
Well, yeah, like I said, I'd rather not. All right, we're going to pause for a little bit. We'll be back in a few.
Yeah, it might be.
Hey, YouTubies, we're back again.
Yeah, we took a little break there. She cut me off before I could finish saying what I was saying
didn't
because
mean
she's
to.
so rude.
Oh, bull. I didn't mean to.
We're just jibber-jabbering right now talking about
Different stuff.
space between her ears.
So yeah, like I said before, this actually might get really long. So if you need to occasionally skip forward, whatever. Hey, wait, what'd you say?
Something wrong? I mean, you're like all flustered.
I wonder why. Anywho, we were talking, I was just telling him about the kiddos that send me messages oftentimes on Instagram. Sabra, Molly, Jackson, Cash.
sorry if I don't remember any of your names. I'm old and senile.
Your other brother, I don't remember his name at the moment. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Anyway.
The only one I remember to say hi to is Oshi.
Yeah. So anywho, the pre-teeny boppers and the teeny boppers that send me messages on Instagram all the time, which thank you by the way. I wanted to wish Saber a happy birthday. So I hope you had a good one, girly. So I just wanted to give you a little shout out there.
And shout out to all our relatives and friends and family that's not, or friends that aren't family, but if you're friends, you know, if you're a real friend, I consider you family because, well, that's how I am.
Yeah.
Like cousins and stuff, if you're a cousin, a kid of a cousin, I'll still call you cousin, doesn't matter. Because, well, I got so many relatives, I can't keep track.
Even though we never interact with any of them because they're non-sociable.
Yeah, they're like me, not sociable.
So, most of my family I don't want to be sociable with. Just saying. But, yeah, the camera's on. We're going back to being non-chatty.
Yep, that's how our parents were. We'd be visiting our parents. Nobody would say anything for an hour. It's like, well, we're going to go. And all of a sudden,
Yeah.
I mean, just like a redhead's motor mouth running.
Excuse me. No.
See, proved it right there.
I
Careful,
missed.
you're blurring people with your whiteness.
They should be used to it by now, right?
Well, the only funny thing I can think of, I watched this guy, got this video, it's, I wish a Karen would. It's like, some of these people, I cannot understand. It's called think before you run your mouth.
Right.
I mean, was it half frozen?
What more?
I just want to see your reaction. It's like, before you start running your mouth with some of the stupidest things you're going to say, think about it.
Yeah.
But obviously these people never think because of what's coming out of their mouth. And especially when they're on video doing it. I mean, I've done some stupid things. Because I am not the brightest person in the world. I mean, I fully admit it.
I will so behave.
But there was not a camera present. That's the best thing about us old people. We did stupid things, but people didn't have cameras 24/7.
Right.
And now that we're old, hopefully we know better. Or
I
we
don't think
remember.
so.
Or we just don't remember.
Yeah. It's like a memory. Oh my God.
I'm not redheaded.
I can get a redhead wig for you.
Yeah, whatever.
What?
And like I told her, I can prove that redheads are evil. And she's like, oh yeah, how? Well, you stole my heart, so.
Love you.
Love you.
You know you drive me crazy.
No, the van's called Clark.
Yep. In reference to that, our van, I named it, since the Super Duty F350, I named it Clark Kent, after Superman. So it's Clark.
You never did get the tongs, did you?
No, you didn't get them.
You said you got everything.
No, I said I was tired after getting everything else. You said you was going to get them.
No, I didn't. It's on tape right there.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
I know, it's on digital.
Aye. Yay.
Okay, well, sooner or later you need to get the tongs. I'm old and crippled.
I'm old and sloppy. He teased me because my chronic fatigue, I move as slow as a sloth.
No.
It's true. I usually don't have the energy to move fast.
Sloths are faster than she does. You can take a snail to the Great Salt Lake, put it in the middle of miles and miles of salt, and that snail will make up its mind which direction it's going faster than she will. Like the light that she keeps turning.
I
She can't make up her mind where it wants to be.
It's an OCD thing. It's like half the time I'm too bright, or I'm too dark, or I'm too bright, or I'm too dark. Yeah.
I'd say something, but
I think I need more margarita.
yeah. Well, I finished the food, but I don't have tongs to get them out with.
Where they at?
Okay, they're in that box right next to where I put the tongs. Okay, how about this? I'll go get the tongs, but you got to take the things out and put the rest of the stuff in. Rewrap
I'll go get the
them
tongs.
and put it back on.
I'll get the tongs. I'll get the tongs. I'll be right back. You've been warned.
What? It's like...
What? Oi.
She always likes a good back scratch.
Purr, purr, purr. Ay.
She likes it when I scratch her back. I like it when I grab her.
Oh, I'm gonna behave. I want to label this as PG-13.
Oh, okay.
Jeez. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, I'm getting tipsy. My nose is starting to itch and feel like it's going numb.
Look, she's trying to be bewitched. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna start being like a cat.
You're like a cat. I always wanted to take a nap.
I know. I don't. Wish I
I wish I took a
did
nap.
it.
Oh, watch her stagger. Well, it looks like you
I
people
ain't
are...
got that much alcohol, but it's like it's just now starting to kind of sort of hit me.
Looks like y'all stuck with me now. I can't think of anything to say. There's always the political situation, but, well, in our gaming rules, a lot of times we have rules. You don't talk politics. You don't talk religion. There was one other thing you're not supposed to talk about, but I can't remember. Probably because we don't talk about it. You don't talk religion, you don't talk politics, you don't... I can't remember. Well, those three things we don't talk about. If you can remember what the third one is, let me know. Put it in the comment section, because I forgot. And a lot of the channels that I'm on do have rules about you do not harass people about those things, their religion, their orientation, or whatever. Because, well, if you're old like me, you really don't care. Wow, that's a pretty big sized margarita. I mean, it's almost, what, a little over a third of a bottle? But the weather's nice. Fall. I don't know what day it is.
Never know.
She brought another bottle of margarita mix.
Oh, wow.
Can I have another plate?
Maybe. I brought lime classic margarita mix out this time also. You're lucky I found the tongs. I almost forgot about the tongs because I was on a mission to find the margarita mix.
Going to get tongs. Comes back, no tongs.
I almost did, for reals. You want margarita mix?
Yeah, sure. Worst thing is, I thought I was getting margarita mix, not you.
Ladies first. Right?
Remember, you're a lady. You're gonna drink all the margarita mix. That makes you not a lady.
I'll save you a sip. It's more lime. the lime margarita mix.
And you know I don't like lime.
See that sneaky sound of the tomato? There's a hint of the strawberry left in there if you want it.
Oh, sure, go get it.
You want me to?
No, I'm good. That's
By the way, I normally don't drink unless with the occasional we go to margarita. Mexican. I better put that on the table or I actually forget it and leave it out here and Dad will be hollering. My parents, the fact that they're very religious, they don't like the idea of any alcohol around. Even though Mom was perfectly okay of possibly, I don't remember what we thought about fixing, but fixing it in beer here recently, as long as it's cooked. So yeah. Hope he didn't talk bad about me while I was gone. Better not
I don't
have.
think they said anything about you.
I know, I'm kidding. I'm giving you crap. I almost said the other word.
What was the other reason?
Oopsies.
What?
Oopsies.
What?
Oopsies. You know, the other word that starts with S. I can't say because of YouTube censorship. Well, some people can say it, but... Oh my God, I'm blaming you. I'm a ghost. Don't ask, I'm being silly. There we go, it's a little bit better. It's hard to get this thing regulated. I can't see you because you're like, oh, your light's hidden. That's why.
Because I'm busy.
Yeah. Oh, let me get a pace. Ah. Do you need help with anything?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what a third of 8 is.
That I don't know. I couldn't tell you there. I suck at math. I've always sucked at math. I've admitted it. I've never been good at math. Math was my most hated subject in school, and I hated school in general, but that was my most hated. Kielbasas are good.
Well, they're going to be even better once they're cooked.
I know. So I had to snag a little bit. Just to keep my mouth busy. God.
Yeah, it's usually running.
I don't run my mouth all the time. Most of the time I'm quiet, listening to music. Or watching Vikings lately. Ugh.
Yeah, she found out she had Viking and ancestry.
Yeah, I thought that was so cool. I've always been fascinated with Vikings and medieval stuff and everything like that. And then I have a lot of medieval era, like you say, famous kings, queens, dukes, duchesses, and all that kind of stuff in my side of the family. But and then I found out that I have Viking ancestry in one branch, at least so far, on Dad's side. And the unbelievable part and exciting part is the Viking TV show. Some of the main characters, Duke Rollo, let's see, Ironside, Bjorn, Ironside, Ivar the Boneless, and those characters in the TV show are actually my direct ancestors. Like, wow.
Wow.
Ooh, careful. You okay?
Yeah.
Need help? Getting them?
Nope. Just rearranging things after
Scared
burning
me.
myself.
Scared me, dude.
Lack of feeling in my hands, but when you get burned, you really feel it.
That's why I worry about you, because, that's what I said. If you need help, I'm not real good at that kind of stuff, but we need to get some longer tongs. Actually, I got some. I just don't know They might have actually got left in the kitchen and Mom snagged them or something. Okay. But yeah, I thought that was so cool to find out that those are my direct ancestors. Like, wow. I know I mentioned it before in a couple other videos, but I mean, it's exciting. I can't help but mention it again. All of my other ancestors are exciting also, in medieval, all of them actually. Because when I first started looking up my ancestors, I actually only thought that I'd get back between 4 and 6 ancestors back, and that'd be it. Like, eh. Which would have been cool too. But the fact that I've gotten back further.
What I think is funny is, you have Cherokee. No, I don't.
Blackfoot. Yeah, Dad claims that they're.
Yes, you have Cherokee.
We have
Your dad
Blackfoot.
says it's Blackfoot.
Yeah. Well, it's not direct ancestors though. But he claims that we are direct ancestors of a Blackfoot Indian chief, Iron Horse, or something like that. And the DNA does not say anything about anything remotely about any Indian ancestry in the tree. But yet he wants to argue with me. I have found some Cherokee ancestors that are like cousins, 1 gazillion removed, whatever. But that doesn't mean they're, direct ancestors. He wants to argue, and he basically called me a liar because I told him that I didn't find any Blackfoot Indian, but I found Cherokee that's not a direct ancestor. Like, wow. Told you he was a jerk. He is very much a jerk.
And then he wanted to go through and buy a book on Indian ancestry.
From an Indian magazine about Indian ancestry. Like, wow, Dad, really?
I mean, the book ain't going to prove anything that you can't look up online.
Yeah, want to call me a liar, but yet wants to buy a book about it. Like, yeah, go ahead.
You want any extra onion?
Sure.
'Cause
once it cooks down, it'll be fine.
I know. It's just,
I like cooked onion. I like raw onion too, but I really like cooked onion.
oh, I love cooked onion.
Yeah.
Then I don't know who's going to get which one. So.
Oh, I know. So yeah, I've been having to me, lately doing the ancestry. I need to work on his also, but it's like I've fallen down a rabbit hole when working on mine. Like, you can just call me Alice, by the way, because I've fallen down that rabbit hole.
And I keep correcting her. She didn't fall down a rabbit hole. She went up a tree because she's a squirrel.
Yeah.
And it's an acorn tree because she's obviously a nut.
Well, whichever the case may be, I'm like totally obsessed with doing my ancestry. Like, I need to work on his. It's like I just keep working and working and working and working on mine. It's like a gigantic puzzle, a jigsaw puzzle that I just cannot stop working on. I love it. I love finding the little pieces of each person's information. You know, finding, at first, like, maybe you find the wrong date. Next time you find the correct year, but you don't find anything else. And then the next time, maybe you find the actual month and date. You know, those little pieces that just kind of connect the puzzle together. I love it. Or the women finding their maiden names, or some of them, a lot of them, married to cousins and brothers and sisters and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, her family tree is like bamboo, straight up and down.
Not totally. It kind of practically looks like a DNA symbol.
Like I told her, like back in the past, if you're married at 12, guess what? It was common. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
nowadays in most modern countries, it's a big no-no. But back then, it was super common. Back then, it was common to marry your brother or your sister.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if you're from Arkansas, you keep it in the family, but it's usually just cousins and stuff. And actually, if you look up online, find out the actual stats of people that still marry their cousin, it's still pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've got some cute cousins, but, well, no.
But back then, there was less people, too. And they didn't have as many choices in a spouse.
Well, it wasn't the amount of people, it was the amount of people you knew.
Yeah, that's
because, well, you said
yeah.
there was less people. You met people you knew, and
Well,
most people you knew were going to be relatives.
that's what I mean, like in their little villages and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Although, royalty did it to keep it.
Yeah, because you had
Blood.
to marry royalty.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't find anybody in the proper age. I mean, sure, you're 12 and your husband's 80, but hey!
Yeah. Like, ooh. Ooh. But yeah, nonetheless, I'm like obsessed lately with watching the Viking show. I've only gotten a little bit ways through it because I get distracted so much. Because of chronic fatigue and whatever all the issues I've got, it's so frustrating. I can't concentrate half the time, even reading anything. I gotta reread the same paragraph like 3 or 4 times to just be able to comprehend what I have just read. Same with any TV shows and movies. Sometimes I gotta rewatch them a couple times to be able to comprehend what I just watched.
The best thing about a bad
He has issues
cut,
because of his...
retake.
Yeah.
That's the best thing about having a bad memory. You can watch the same thing over and over and over, and guess what?
Yeah.
What was I talking about again?
Right. I've always had concentration issues because of, I guess, AD&D or ADHD or whatever you want to call it.
Advanced Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah. I've just not officially been diagnosed on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is, the ADHD. So I have a horrible time concentrating, but back then it wasn't as, when I was a teenager and stuff and younger, it wasn't as bad. But as I'm getting older, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, that old age is kicking in. I mean, for the last couple hundred years, her senility.
I ain't that old.
She's a vampire. They don't age.
Okay, I could go with being a vampire.
Yeah, she's a life-sucking succubus.
I could go with being a vampire. Yeah.
That's why she can't go outside in the sunlight.
If I was a vampire, I'd rather be healthier and have more energy, so I could do more.
Nobody said you had to be a healthy
chasing
vampire.
down. What?
Nobody said you had to be a healthy vampire. You don't suck enough blood.
Darn it.
That's why she's so pale. A vampire that doesn't suck enough blood.
Right.
That's the real reason we're making videos in the middle of the night, because, well, she's a vampire and doesn't want to burst into flame.
Right.
There is flames going near us, and I guess that's because, well, like, I can't remember. Oh, man, it was a vampire movie. Tom Cruise was in it. There's not enough rats.
Oh, I can't think of what you called it. But, I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name. Oh my God.
See, she's stuck thinking from
Hang
now
on.
on, and her brain will never
No,
recover.
hang on.
Yeah, now you got to look up Tom Cruise vampire
Yeah.
movie with the little blonde girl.
Tom Cruise vampire movie. Tom Cruise vampire movie.
She loves Google.
Interview with a
Interview with a vampire.
Yeah, thank you.
You didn't even hear what I said.
What'd you say?
I said interview with a vampire.
What's that?
A vampire? Something I just made up because
Oh.
it just slipped out my...
Oh my God. But yeah, that one.
No. Interview with a vampire, not interview with a vampire. We could make a movie about interview with a crazy lady. Don't shake that too hard, you'll break the chair.
I ain't gonna
Like
shake.
cheap plastic.
I ain't gonna break nothing. I'll shake it if I want.
You can shake it, but it's done shaking.
Is it stirred too?
Yep. Shake it, shake it. Shake it, but don't break it because, well, it's already broken.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know, we gotta wait at least an hour for this stuff to cook down, fully cook down, cook.
Okay, we're gonna take a mini break while I get a little more tipsy.
A little more tips.
So we'll be back in a little while.
Yeah, we'll pause for a sex tape.
No! Oh my God!
Yeah, I did not give her any warning on that before I said that.
Yeah.
So you could get her actual weird reaction.
Oh my God.
Now, if you want a weird reaction, you should see my sister.
Oh my God. No.
Yeah, that was...
It has to do with cats and their
male cats
nether parts.
and their fuzzy wuzzies.
Yeah.
And she's weird.
Weird,
That's
isn't it?
her sister.
That is not my sister.
That's her sister.
That is your sister that you just found out you had a year ago.
What was her name again?
Peggy. You don't...
Oh.
He is so bad with names, he don't even remember his sister's name. His biological...
I remember my brother's name because he's named after our cat.
He is horrible with names. He called me by the wrong name on our wedding day.
On our marriage day.
Yeah. I'm going to pause for now. We will return soon. Bye-bye.
You gonna want more butter?
Hey, YouTubies. We're back.
Oh, YouTube. We're back.
Yeah. No, I probably don't want any more butter. I'm just going to have cheese. We got our... Gosh, I don't think you can see it. I want to attempt to get a picture of this for Instagram, but I ain't going to guarantee. Okay, thank you. I am a little tipsier than I was. I'm not horrible tipsy, but you know, that little bit that
I'm invisible.
You start to feel it. Oh yeah, I haven't got my toppings on yet. Crap.
Okay, put your toppings on. I'm sitting here holding this, wearing myself out.
Put it down for a second. Take a mini break.
How many breaks do I need to take? I'm put some of that on mine too.
Okay.
I probably like more cheese than you do.
I ain't done it yet. Although you may have to eat part of mine because I'll probably get full on this.
Yeah.
You know how full I get so quickly.
She's full of something on it.
Margarita mix.
Yeah, and that means she's going to be making a pit stop sooner or later.
No,
A little more.
A little more?
Yes.
That's more cheese. Oh my goodness. Is there more?
That's good.
Okay. Okay.
You want your other stuff?
Yeah. You want sour cream or do you want the...
I'm good. Because there's nothing in there that you think that's in there.
What? Huh?
What you think is in there is not in there.
That's a scary thought, what you just said. But, okay. Where's my fork?
Where you put it.
Oh, I'm going to steal your fork.
I can't find my fork because I moved it and I've got,
Yeah.
Now I have the cilantro so you got covered.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
You know it.
But I love crazy.
I'm getting some sour cream since the other is not what I think it is. I'll behave. Wait, what did you just say?
I didn't just say anything just now.
Something about crazy.
That was a couple minutes ago.
Okay. Did you say you want sour cream? I don't remember.
I'm good. I'll have butter.
Okay.
You need to add your cilantro so you can take your picture. So I can add my butter before my thing gets cold.
Okay. A little bit of cilantro. Oh, don't ask. I'm singing. Oh my God, I should not be singing.
And it's not in the shower.
Oh, there are some songs I've actually been wanting to attempt to sing. You know, I can't really sing usually, but there's some Viking chants I've been wanting to.
So you want me to videotape you singing in the shower?
No, not in the shower.
That's what we were just talking about.
I can sing without being in the shower, there.
Oh.
Well, okay, maybe I can't sing, but still Still. Okay. God, there's so much toppings on it. You can tell what it is. There we go, a little bit better. Okay, that should do it. Okay.
Okay. Now to the best part of the video.
Hold on here. I gotta show them. See that real or not?
Did you add salt and pepper to yours?
No, not yet. Yeah. There we go. I'm sure this is not going to be the greatest video, but hey, we're keeping it real, alright? Unlike a lot of influencers and YouTubers and all this kind of crap that don't keep it real anymore. And they get called out for being fake. We keep it real.
Yeah, I'm a vegan eating, I don't know what kind of kielbasa this is. I'd have to look at the thing.
Probably pork.
I don't know. Pork, turkey.
So yeah.
I'm eating meat.
Yeah.
And the butter's made with real butter. This is real butter, not fake butter. This is real from a cow butter.
See, Malachi?
Ow!
Well, I don't know if you can see there or not. See? I eat my veggies.
You eat a bug in a minute there if it keeps flying in there.
I had to be hungry. A friend of mine on Discord, a couple of the games that I play, would give me crap earlier about how I don't eat my veggies.
Yeah, she's a gamer chick, sort of.
What
An
do you mean
old gamer chick.
What do you mean, sorta?
When's the last time you played a game?
Okay, it's been a couple
Sort of.
weeks because I've been burnt out on some of the games because some of them are dying. The ones I was playing are dying, like, very
Wow, put
badly.
salt and pepper in that bite.
Oh.
It's actually pretty good.
Good. Yeah. I got it was good so far. Well, it's spicy because of the pico.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I eat my veggies.
Yeah, doctor keeps giving me a hard time about eating your vegetables. It's like, I love potatoes and French fries, and it's like, that doesn't count. It's like, it's a vegetable.
I should eat more of them, I'll admit, but I don't usually.
Wow, it's hot.
I usually don't like veggies unless they're like mixed and stuff like this, like on pizza or stuff like this, or like the fries we had recently. Eating them separately, I can eat them. I prefer them when they're mixed into things.
Oh, we're not eating by candlelight. We are actually eating by firelight.
Flashlight light.
Well, there's a fire going right there.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we got two fires. There's a fire log going in the round fire pit, and then there's charcoal fire going in the barbecue pit
That is
to
good.
cook this.
Oh my goodness. Don't know how far I'll get into this because of how quickly I get full, but this is good. And that little bit of cheese. Actually,
Probably full of margarita mix.
Maybe.
I mean, she drank almost a full bottle.
Not yet.
Watch this. Told you.
Do you need some more margarita mix?
You put it all in your cup.
There's lime, and then there's Pepsi's there too.
I know, I drank some Pepsi. I just had to do that to watch you go. Watch her piss yourself.
God. Drinking my margarita. How dare you?
And originally, I didn't plan on kielbasa. Originally, what I planned on was like breakfast sausage and crumbling it up in and cooking it with the potatoes to get the sausage grease mixed in the potatoes.
That's hot.
Oh yeah, it's when you get to the bottom parts.
Yeah.
got some warmth to it because it's still hot.
Not even on. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, this video is going to be like super long.
Mm-hmm.
So. And I'm a little bit rambly because partly the margarita, but also I'm tired. I didn't sleep good after I found out that he had actually launched himself out of bed this morning. He'd had a bad dream. Excuse me, I got hiccups from the margarita. He had a bad dream, and because of it, he kicked and launched himself completely out of bed.
No, I fell on the side of the chair.
Well, still, you were out of bed. Hello.
I used to take
Hurt
martial
himself.
arts, and I did 1,000 kicks every day with each leg
Yeah.
for a couple of years, and I developed one hell of a kick. Front kick, side kick, snap kick. And now if I'm having a bad dream, and I keep telling her, just if I start kicking, wake me up immediately because I can kick pretty hard. I mean, I've torn up furniture and stuff, and I can kick, and actually, even though I'm a fat guy, the force of my kick will lift me up and throw me out of the bed.
Seriously. But this time I was sleeping so soundly that I didn't hear him kick. Yesterday he was kicking, and in my direction, of course. And he kicked me in the foot like 3 times before I got him awake. That hurt, by the way.
I keep telling her I'm sorry. It's not like I try to do it.
Oh, I know.
I'm not one of these guys that, smacks their wife around and goes, oh, I have PTSD. And then you find out they never had any PTSD.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I kick, and it's not just in her direction, because I've kicked and I've messed up toes. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I've messed up furniture.
Usually when you have a nightmare, it's usually has something to do with your brothers, doesn't it?
No, it's me fighting somebody.
Okay.
And when I'm fighting, since I've trained in kicking so much, I will kick.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I can still kick pretty damn hard. I mean, even though I'm a fat guy and I am in really bad shape, and, well, I'm kind of very round, my legs still have actually some very good muscle definition.
Yeah. So yeah, he launched himself out of bed, hurting himself because of the jarring. It's basically, in my opinion, by the equivalent of like falling off a ladder.
Mm-hmm.
So hurting himself like that, and I had no idea on this. I didn't hear anything. He made no noise to let me know when getting up. He was just in that mode of getting up, not thinking about letting me know. So I had no idea until later when I went to give us our meds, our daily morning meds, and that's when I found out.
Yeah.
So
Couldn't move because my back was all
yeah.
twisted out of shape.
So I made the decision this morning. It might take us, because of expense, might take us a month or 2, 3 at the most, maybe not that long, to be able to afford to get a bed rail for him, like a half bed rail. And what I'm planning on doing, he might have other ideas, but I'm planning on strapping a couple pillows to the bed rail, the half bed rail, with bungee cords to help protect his feet from kicking. That way he doesn't launch himself out, and he doesn't actually accidentally kick the nightstand and damage his toes more. I'm starting to have difficult talking because of the margarita. But yeah, it really worried me because his uncle was diabetic also, and he lost his legs because of diabetes, but of course he didn't. He had infections, and he didn't take care of said infections because he felt guilty because of his daughter-in-law hounding him about
Felt it like a burden.
Yeah, he felt like a burden, and his daughter-in-law was giving him a hard time about getting a job and this and that and the other. So Anthony's not in the same situation, of course, but I still worry
Well, I
about
still
him.
felt like a burden.
I do too with my situation too, dear. It's hard getting through, taking care of each other. I know a lot of people on here have given me crap about him being, trying to say that he's an asshole and all this kind of stuff.
I am.
I could be with a lot worse. Hello? he can be an ass sometimes. Yes, no offense. But
I admit it. I am. I'm not perfect.
and I admit that sometimes I'm a B.
I make mistakes. I'm not
I'm
perfect.
a B, or can be a B. You know, we're human. You know, when you're in pain and you're not feeling good, you get in those moods and you get cranky.
Mostly just crazy.
Ha ha ha. You're crazy, yeah. I'm crazy about you. But yeah, I could be with a lot worse. But I choose to be with him, and we take care of each other. We get each other. We understand each other's medical problems and stuff. And all that kind of stuff. So, whether some of you haters like it or not, he's staying. So, get over it. End of discussion.
Yeah, I used to have a person he was like 360 pounds. He would hold the bag for me. And an 80-pound bag, and him with 360 pounds, I could still lift him a couple feet off the ground every single time.
Wow.
So, I mean, when I could kick, and I could
Yeah.
nail somebody 3 or 4 feet, easy, no matter how big you were.
That's why I worry about when he accidentally, you know, while dreaming, kicks in my direction, because I know how powerful he can kick. Like yesterday, I panicked, and as soon as he started kicking me, because usually when he starts kicking, it's like a slow gear up, and I can it just starts twitching in my direction, and it's like, dear, you're dreaming, dear, roll over, no big deal. But yesterday, he started actually kicking me like bam, 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 like, dear, you're kicking, roll over.
Most of the time I'm kicking in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
But for my, what is it, OCD, for the,
GERD or heartburn.
yeah, heartburn, I need to face a certain direction. You're supposed to sleep on your left side.
Mm-hmm.
And she's on my left side, and if I'm on my left side when I kick,
I'm in the line of fire.
and the reason she didn't notice it yesterday is because the kick, I did a back kick. So in other words, I was kicking the person behind me in my dream, and so when I kicked, I lifted myself out of the bed. And
Today, you mean?
no, that was yesterday because it's
Oh, yeah.
movement.
Yeah, technically, yeah. You're right.
Because I mean, I could actually, I'm a fat guy. I could kick so hard. I'd lift myself up out of the bed, move myself.
Yeah. So like I told him, I'm going to be seeing about getting a half rail and then bungee cording some pillows to it to help protect his feet and everything. Because I worry about him either breaking bones or injuring, you know, puncturing his, creating open wounds where it takes long, because it takes me a lot.
Yeah, because I've ripped my toenails off,
Yes,
and
thank
since
you.
I don't have much filling in my feet, you know, because of nerve damage, I've ripped my toenails off. I've, you know,
Yeah.
mangled my toes and stuff. But since I don't feel it, I don't notice it.
Yeah.
I mean, she'll notice, and it's like, you're bleeding again. It's like, oops.
Yeah. And being the fact that we get each other and we take care of each other, yeah, he can be an ass sometimes. But we get each other.
She gave me permission. You heard it.
He used to be a lot worse before he was diagnosed with diabetes. It's for reals. But since he'd been diagnosed with diabetes and put on medication, like I've told Mom many times, it's like I've been married to a different man. He has his issues. We're all human.
Right head.
You know, sometimes I do actually egg things on, and I don't mean to. When I'm not feeling good, like the last couple days, I've been like so chatty and just like repeating myself
God,
without
she will
meaning
not
to.
Shut up.
Well, it's kind of like when you had your high blood sugar and repeating to yourself all the time. It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, but I was going to say I had no control. It's like I had no knowledge of what I was doing. It's like,
Same.
because I'd ask the same question over and over because I had no memory past 10 seconds.
Yeah. Me, it's not been 10 seconds, but I've actually been sicker than what I normally am. Yeah. I've actually been repeating myself occasionally in the same questions or same phrases, and I don't mean to. So that's been annoying him.
The funniest thing is, you see, what she hates and what most women hate. I lay down and I can be asleep. Once it was so funny because I laid down and I'm like, good night, and she's like, good night, and it's like, as soon as I say good night and she says good night, guess what? I'm on my way to sleep. She's talking and I was like barely awake to understand what was going on, but I'm like, good night, she's like, good night, and then she's talking and I'm snoring.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my God.
He can fall asleep so fast. And usually I can't unless I'm medicated up to be able to do it. I was like, oh my God. And he doesn't have any medications to help with that. Not fair.
Yeah, because it's like, can we, but. It's like, how do you fall asleep so fast?
I'm not as bad as I used to be, but used to, it'd take me hours, well actually sometimes it still does, hours to get to sleep because my brain just will not shut up.
I mean, you can't get it to turn on most of the time. And then you can't get it to turn off.
Excuse me.
Well, I love you.
Don't give me that, buddy.
What do you want me to give you?
Winning
Smack
lottery,
on the bottom?
winning lottery ticket.
Okay, let's go buy a lottery ticket and win $1.
Right. So yeah, I just been worried about
Really?
him.
Yeah.
Ever
You got a
since
clean
then.
plate?
Yeah. No. Oh yeah, I do. Wait, soaking through?
No, it's, I want stuff that's in
Oh.
the thing, not, I want it without the stuff that's, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
So yeah, we just, with our health issues, it's like everything's a struggle. And it's so depressing and so discouraging sometimes. But I want to get a padded railing for him so that little bit less stress. So.
Yeah, then we have to do this, or I have to do this thing every so often. It's a once a year thing where every time my medical insurance changes, I got to do a
Questionnaire.
questionnaire. And I'm trying to do it, but the thing is, I'm yelling at the phone because every time I answer the question, it asks the same question again.
Yeah. It's like it doesn't hear or register his answer, and it repeats it, and then he's got to repeat his answer. Like, you know
And
how
this
those
mor-
are.
Yeah, this morning it's like, I gotta go pee, and you want to ask a bunch of
The phone that is
questions.
the phone questionnaire thing is one of those automated crap things. Like, oh my God, shut up, lady. The automated computerized thingy.
Go away, bud. You'll get eaten.
So yeah, that's been an experience since yesterday. Just trying to
You got a napkin?
look things up for that. Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah, I'm sure the rest of them are done too.
What rest of them?
The rest of the potatoes. I
Oh.
cooked up a whole bag of potatoes.
Sorry, I'm tipsy right now. I'm going to give you one this time. I gave you two earlier, and I let you know that I had two, and you used them both right at the same time.
Because you handed them to me.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm letting you know. I'm giving you one.
Okay, can I have another?
I'm going to kick your butt.
Now, I like them best when they're just a little bit crispy on the potatoes.
I ain't had anything like that.
What?
I ain't had anything crispy, but it is good. This is really good.
This is cooked to where they're soft.
Okay.
Now, there's probably going to be some in there that are going to be crispy.
Okay. I think I just got it by down at the very bottom.
It was like a 10-pound bag of large potatoes this time. And you hear about this? They had to throw away potatoes because there were too many potatoes and not enough people buying them. It's like
Oh, because of
tons of
C19.
potatoes. I could have ate those.
Right?
And that was an insult to the world.
Yeah, I'm not going to get very far into this, but oh my god, it's good. I'm getting full, but at the same time I want to eat more. It's got so much good flavor to it. The sausage adds just that little extra slightly salty, I don't know what you call it, flavor.
Cook the potatoes, add a
Salty,
stick,
smoky flavor.
like a half a stick of real butter, and let them cook till they're mostly soft. Then add your sausage and onion and a little bit more butter, not as much this time, and then let it cook more until it's finished soft and cook the sausage and all that stuff. And then when you're done, you add cheese, sour cream, more butter if you want, because, well...
And cheese.
And so I said cheese.
Did you?
And I said sour cream. And salt and pepper to taste.
I'll admit on mine, when eating it, I am mostly liking to dig down in there and get the potato, the little bit of sour cream and cheese, and the pico with the cilantro. Not so much the sausage, but the sausage adds to the flavor of everything. I like the sausage too, but...
That's why I wanted to use real sausage versus kielbasa, because the grease would drip down in. You add that last and let it cook down into the thing.
Yeah. I like more of the veggie aspects of it, I guess I could say.
Well, it's not much veggie, just onion and potato.
No, I mean, as far as what I'm digging out, I'm the potato, veggies, sour cream, cheese.
And I like it best is when you got that part of the potato that's burnt, crispy. You know, just on the bottom. Not the whole thing, but, you know, part of it.
Just add a little bit extra flavor, a little bit of texture. I got a little bit of flavor right here.
Yeah, but there's no texture in that.
Oh, I can imagine. I'm going to sleep good tonight.
Now, if you're going to add stuff like tomatoes or mushrooms or stuff, you know, you need to add that towards the last.
Yeah. Me, personally, I like it best with pico, but that's just me.
Which is tomato.
Yeah. Pico is tomato, jalapeno, onion, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I added onion at the same time I added the sausage.
Yeah.
Because that way the onion and sausage would cook in together and it'd let the flavors roll into the potato.
That breeze.
She loves that when I fart.
No, I love early fall. Is what I love. My hands are cold. And I got a long sleeve t-shirt and everything on. Brand new one that I've never even worn before, actually. At the time when I bought it, I actually couldn't wear it because I was a little bit fatter. I'm still losing weight, but it's very slow. Oh my god, it's so sloth-like. Snail's not like slow. Is what it is. Snail's not slow. But,
yeah, that's like 2 pounds on my last doctor visit.
Yeah, which is awesome. I'm glad. I'm actually really proud of him lately. He's been losing weight. She got his A1Cs down to 6.6 versus 2011 and 12 when he was first diagnosed with diabetes. And I had to take him to the hospital. His blood sugar was 1,030. Yes, 1,030. His A1C was like 15 point something, I think. Or 15.
No clue.
Something around there. It was very high. That's all I know. And now he's got it down to 6.6 and he's been losing weight. I'm proud of him. It's a struggle. And I know we don't always eat the best. It's usually just for video. Any other time we usually try to eat healthy-ish. We don't tend to eat healthy, but we try to eat healthier than... Okay, it's a mix. I'll admit it. I oftentimes, myself even, I'll admit, mostly it's me. I get the cravings for this and that. So, it's not just him. We could both eat healthier, but at least we eat healthier than what we used to. I will admit that.
Yeah, like this may look like a lot, but it's really only like 1 potato, part of an onion, and part of kielbasa because there's actually way more still in the thing cooking.
Yeah. Like I said, we could eat healthier, but it's hard. Maybe it's easy for other people, but the fact that for both of us, it's very hard to get in the kitchen and cook. Partly because mom and dad always being home and the TV being on and doing videos. But even non-video wise, it's still hard to get in the kitchen and cook because of energy levels. I consider myself, I don't know about him, but I consider myself as a spoonie. Spoonie is where you
Calculate how much energy you
Yeah.
have by based on number of spoons.
yeah, and my spoons are usually very, very, very low. I was explaining the same thing to mom the other night because I explained to her about I feel like a spoonie. So I had to actually dig a whole bunch of spoons out of the silverware drawer to explain to her that a healthy person has like 10, 15, or whatever, XYZ amount of spoons they can use per day. Yeah, throughout the day. Each spoon equals what you have energy to do on each activity. For me, I don't know about him, but for me, it's usually maybe, let's say, depending on the day, 3 to 5 maybe. I don't know. I was telling her the other night, I'd really have to calculate. I'd have to really sit down and actually start looking at what activities I'm able to do without, before I'm just like depleted, and see how many spoons I actually use, quote unquote, per day. I will admit, here recently I've been sicker than usual. Partly I don't know if I got food poisoning or if it was a bug or what to make me the additional sickness. But I'm thinking mostly it's because I got to the point of, what do you call it, malaise, because of overextending my energy levels due to chronic fatigue and make myself physically sick. And I'm slurring a little bit. Oh my God, I just realized.
We tried doing a lot of cleaning in one day.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Look, I'm like slurring all of a sudden. I tried to do a whole bunch of cleaning all of a sudden in one day because it's frustrating. I've never been good at cleaning the house. I never have. Even when I was younger, in my entire life.
She's a slob.
I don't mean to be. I'm not really a slob. It's the ADHD. I squirrel constantly. I struggle with that big time, and it's discouraging and depressing because I can't do shit. Yes, I said YouTube can just do whatever to me, but it's discouraging because I can't do anything. And he has the same issues too. We struggle with energy so much because of all this. So the other day, I pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed myself to get a little bit of housework done in the bedroom. And I overdid it. And because of it, I don't know if it's actually because of pushing myself too much or because of something else. But I actually got physically sick where I had, sorry if this is too much TMI, the runs and throwing up.
And you can't do anything for the next couple of days.
Yeah, it's been like a week since I've been able to do anything. The other time I've actually been sick like this was like, 3 years ago, something like that, when we still had chickens. And we had a possum get up on our chicken coop that wanted to get into our chickies and eat them. And I got out there and tried to gently push him off of the chicken coop to get him away, because I didn't want to hurt him. I like possums. I think they're cute with those little hands that they walk on with the front and back feet and everything. So I didn't want to hurt him, so I tried to gently push him off of the coop with a broom. He wouldn't go. So I eventually had to get Anthony to come out and help me. I've already...
She got a note on her phone.
Yeah, I'm running out of space. Hold that thought. sure I got a little room on there still, but it's letting me know, so hold on. Okay. Oh wow, this camera, I had to switch phones. This camera actually looks a little bit better. But anyway, I tried to push the little possum off of the chicken coop with the broom gently so I wouldn't hurt him. I completely wore myself out. So I eventually had to go in the house and get him, Anthony, to help me get him off of the coop and shoo him away. But by then, I'd already made myself so exhausted and so sick that I actually, by the time I got in, I was physically sick, threw up, the whole woo-ha, and was down for like a week and a half, something like that, because when I say down, I mean bedbound. Couldn't get up except for the bathroom, and had to, I couldn't do anything else for like a week and a half. So I'm thinking that's what I did when I overextended myself a couple days ago when trying to clean the bedroom. Sometimes I wonder if we need a home health care nurse to help with things. But at the same time, I currently don't have insurance. So that's not possible unless he's got insurance through Medicaid and everything. Unless we got something like that, somebody coming in for that. Because I can't do it. I try. I've actually thought about getting the camera out and videoing. I'm tipsy. I'm going to get another drink here. 1 second.
Oh, that's the last thing. First thing she needs is another drink.
Uh-huh. I gotta sleep good later, right?
I'm sorry, I'm really kind of out of it now.
Yeah, we're starting to wind down big time. We've been out here too long. I totally forgot what I was saying.
Healthcare nurse.
Oh, yeah. But at the same time, I'm stubborn, and I don't want to go that route. Mom has offered to help, but for one thing, she's nosy. Oh my God, she's a nosy bitty body. Her and Dad both. And I can't go that route to her being a nosy bitty body. I don't have really anything to hide. Just what I think would be okay. Her and Dad would think of different things that we have in our room. They would think they are evil. Like alcohol, for one thing. Margarita mix. He has some... Oh, me. He's pointing at me. They think I was evil. But different little things that we have. Like, I have adult coloring books that have fairies in them and stuff like that. They think that was evil. Little simple, stupid stuff like that. They think that's so evil. So they want to be nosy, and they'd be giving me all kinds of crap about that. I don't want to hear it. So the other thing would be to have a home health nurse through his Medicaid. But then they would take an offense. So I was like, so I just try to do it all myself. So, and I'm rambling. Don't you agree? Oh, he's falling asleep. Dear?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, he actually is falling asleep. Okay, for reals. Okay, we're going to get ready to scoot then, because I'm really tired now too. I'll catch y'all later. We're going to go in and go to sleep.
Bye-bye, YouTube. You want to come over and help clean up the mess?
Yeah. Alright.
Shout out to everybody.
Yes. And definitely to Sabra. Happy birthday, girly. So, big hugs. Alright. I'll catch you guys again later. Oh, and again, Malachi, yes. I eat my veggies.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yep.
Spank your favorite redhead.
I don't think they want to spank me. Hello.
I'm sure some of them would want to.
All right,
I mean, believe me, there's lots of times I like to bang you up.
Yeah. All right, we'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye. All right. I got enough.